there is a sense that Real Madrid represents the center of Spain and the state of Spain. So there is a basis to that dreadful simplification. To get into the weeds, was Real Madrid the team of Franco during the Franco regime is incredibly complex. Like there's big holes in the narrative because in the worst years of the Franco dictatorship, if we take it from him ending the civil war in 39 up to the mid 50s, Real Madrid didn't win La Liga during that period, whereas Barca won it 5 times. You know, they were the kingpins. It was only until Alfredo Di Stefano arrived in 53 that the panorama completely changed then, and Real Madrid became really successful. We could talk all day about Alfredo Di Stefano. He was an extraordinary player, the impact he had. He arrived at 27 and he played for 11 seasons, you know, when he should have been winding down. And Real Madrid won 8 league titles in that period, and obviously 5 European Cups.
I think there's a case for him being the most influential footballer of all time.
I would agree with that statement. I think, like, just in very simple terms, how he transformed Real Madrid. They were known at the time as you know, a first division club, or a club with a first division stadium and a second division team. They had a massive stadium, but they couldn't fill it. They weren't succeeding. They were you know, also rans. He like Messi had tremendous success. Obviously, Barca won 10, 11 league titles and 4 Champions Leagues, but he came in on the shoulders of Ronaldinho a couple of years before him. You know, so but Alfredo Di Stefano built that legend at Real Madrid, and it's why the older members of the club still talk about him so in such reverence. But he came in the 50s, transformed the club had great success, and this was the time that Spain was a pariah in the international community because of the Franco dictatorship, and they suddenly were landed with this gem that was bringing them all this luster. So the regime latched onto Real Madrid. It wasn't the other way around. But with time, it became a mutually beneficial relationship. All the power resided in Madrid. All the bureaucrats, the secret police chiefs, the ministers, they all spent their Sunday afternoons at the VIP box at the Bernabeu Stadium. That's where the power structure lived. So they became influential as a result. Real Madrid went through it in that Clásico book, all the evidence of refereeing scandals, because power was rooted in Madrid. So it became good for both sides. So that's where the legend of Real Madrid being Franco's team grew.